There seems to be quite a few people messing with my accounts. Very upset that I don't give up, thinking that I'm playing their game. I don't play games. It's as simple as that. No, I don't play games when it comes to emotions. I don't play games when it comes to love. So to those who are hacking my shit, fucking with me, and telling me that I don't matter and I'm irrelevant to them, and they keep at it, maybe they would like to know exactly what's going to happen to their lives. Like, I literally could tell them what's going to happen to them in 2 days. I could literally explain every detail in, in depth of what is going to happen to them by continuing to mess with me. It's their choice, not my issue. Upsets me, yes. Makes me want to be an angry, savage bitch. But I refuse to be like them. See, I'm a bit better than them. I believe in telling my truths, speaking to my mind. And in the process of that, I don't have to be a jealous, envious, zealous, angry, what is it? Zealous, angry, envious bitch. I just have to be myself. Through this process, you'll learn. But unfortunately, you may learn too late. That's not my issue. Your issue is your fucking self. So keep at what you're trying to do. You keep sitting there fucking with me because it's easier than giving me my money back and telling me you're sorry. You're weak. I'm strong. But you believe I need to be dealt with because I'm strong? Well, somebody's got to be able to be strong enough to help Jesus. Jesus is stressed the fuck out right now. Very stressed out. So I have to pull his negative energy just so he can functionate to keep the earth peaceful. But you have issues. You have wants. Your needs are not being met. You should have been parented. And if you're my child, and if I find out you're doing this to me, or find out you're doing this to anybody, I will proverbially, psychologically beat your ass. Why? Because I got no belt, you ain't in front of me. I believe in parenting. You got a problem with that? Go home, get raised. The problems with society is the lack of parenting their children. When you parent your child knows respect. When you don't parent your child becomes a disrespectful asshole. Well, I'm not a disrespectful asshole, but if you get that disrespectful side of me, you've definitely earned it. That being said, I believe it's disgusting that I have to actually address this verbally, psychologically, and sometimes physically by allowing myself to realize no wonder I don't want to go anywhere. No wonder I don't want to do anything. It's not because I'm weak. It's not because I am not capable of having fun. It's why would I want to be with a whole bunch of people who, for one, don't seem to want to be around me, are too busy in their lives, and that's fine. You enjoy your lives, and I'm not talking to my kids specifically, I'm not talking to my grandkids specifically, I'm talking to anybody who is relevantful to. The reason why it's relevantful to you is not my concern. Maybe your subconscious can meet your conscience, and you can actually have a discussion with yourself and stop fucking with everybody else because it's easier than doing the right thing. The easiest path is always going to be less worth, the path of which is less taken. Well, maybe it could resolve itself by putting all these witches and bitches in their place. Why? Because I don't need to conjure shit on your life. I'm too busy trying to understand why you feel the need to do it to mine when your life may be temporarily situated, but your life being temporarily situated when you're conjuring shit against a queen. Oh, see, I am a queen. I don't have to dramatize. I don't have to prove it. I am a queen. I just don't do the same things that these false queens do. Why don't you insinuate your royalty? Because my royalty is irrelevant. My heart, my soul, and my brain matter to me. See, royalty doesn't make you bad. It doesn't make you good. What makes you bad or good is the choices of which you make. That's what true royalty is defined by. But instead of sitting there saying, I'm a royal and I get to do what I want and nobody has to know and nobody will ever know, or don't you tell anybody, or threatening people, I'm not threatening you, I'm just telling you like it is. To those who are messing with me intentionally just to piss themselves off further into their indebted self-worth, and I say indebted for a reason, you are indebting yourself into having no self-worth. Just wait until all of what you've done comes back to you. See, what's being done to me, they say it's karma. It has nothing to do with my karma. I don't have bad karma. This is all because me being a parent and a mother and a grandmother and allowing myself to realize that I have all these responsibilities. I'm able to communicate with Jesus regularly. And he is stressed out because some of the individuals who are doing this have no idea who their grandmother is. They have no idea who their mother is. They have no idea where their pride is supposed to be. They're not even prideful in who they are because they don't know who they are and they don't give a fuck about your opinions. Well, I'm saying your opinions matter to me not. So I guess that might be me. Nope. See, I'm okay with me. I've dealt with me. The only reason your opinions don't matter to me is because I've actually healed. I'm not a little girl no more. I'm an adult. I'm a woman, a warrior. And your opinions are irrelevant to me. That's why you keep messing with me. Because you haven't accomplished everything I have and you're jealous as fuck. That's your problem, not mine. But I just love how Jesus sits there and says, hey, you know what? Don't worry about it. All these efforts they making, in 2 days, their lives about to fucking change. Why is it going to change in 2 days? Because it's going to give you the time to fucking change your ways. Because if you don't change your fucking ways, then you're going to go through the shit that I've been through. Jesus has made that decision. Earth has made that fucking realization that your life is expendable to her. And I have to keep reminding her that it's not. I have to do my job to make sure that you don't die from your sins. I'm like a modern day Jesus, but Jesus and I are like best friends, being the fact that he's actually looking down upon me as his mom. And the only reason he looks down upon me is because I put him up there to sit there and look down upon me. The reason the Virgin Mary looks down, wearing her shawl over her hair and her head, is out of respect for me, not because she disgustingly hates me, because she respects the fact that Jesus needed a mother that knew what to do in these situations. The Virgin Mary only bows down out of respect to her son because her son anointed somebody who's a queen to be there for him in his times of need and disbelief in all y'all. So the only reason that we have not flooded, the earth is not completely flooded, and I'm not kidding you on this, believe it or not, I give no fucks of your opinion. The earth listens to everything I say. I say you're all worth it. She keeps telling me y'all are not. And I keep fucking fighting with the bitch to sit there and tell her, look, they're all worth it. Give them some time. Give them time to comprehend what they do by giving them a vision of what's going to happen to them because of the shit that they do. It's the only reason that I don't stress about not having money. It's the only reason I don't fucking stress about how all my family is well cared for, taken care of. Yet I'm sitting here wondering, what the fuck? Everything and every time I establish something, every time I build something, it was taken from me. Well, that's probably because I gave y'all everything and then I kept trying to reestablish it and you kept taking it. The difference between me and you is that I have honor, integrity, courage, valor, and I live a very, very integral life. Does it mean I'm perfect? No, I make mistakes. However, you're full of mistakes. You have no integrity, and you're not a man or a woman of honor. You're probably not even a boy or girl because you're still stuck in that phase of me, which means that you're stuck in a baby phase where you believe that everybody owes you everything because you can't fucking do a fucking thing on your own, which is ridiculous. These individuals who are messing with me are either teenagers or grown-ass fucking people. If you are a teenager or a grown-ass person who's messing with me, let me send you psychologically what's going to happen to you in 2 days. Just the beginning of it. See, I don't need you to see all of it. Jesus does not want that. But me allowing you to see that will give the stress on Jesus' back to get the fuck off of it, because I have to be there for him. Jesus needs a team of warriors to be there for him, because you stress him the fuck out when you sit there and request things you don't need, but you won't. You want to live a life of glamour. You want to have all this. You want to have all that. What the fuck do you actually need? I have all my needs are met. But I also know that at any given moment, not y'all, but Jesus might require me. And the only reason that I have requested that he not let me go is because I have not hugged my children yet. The minute I hug my children, he's more than welcome to take me if he needs me. He says I'm better as a warrior here on the planet. Why? Because you don't listen to me yet, but you'll listen to me now. Because if you don't listen to me and heed the warning, the earth is going to make a very definitive fucking point of view. You think that the earth will never flood again based off the rainbows. The rainbows are not a promise to not flood. They are a new species that's born on the planet. But the Earth literally wants to flood the planet to cleanse herself of all y'all bullshit. And if you think that you're going to hop on a rocket or a ship or a plane or anything and you're going to make it through it, the minute that she actually floods the Earth, she does a mirror effect to the sun, alerting the sun, hey, you know what, it's time to fucking go. And once she tells the sun actually deflects it off the moon and literally electrocutes our existence as matter. Not just human matter, but all living matter. But you think you won't get out of it. No, basically what will happen is in the event that you escape the Earth from flooding, you will be electrified to the most amount of pain that you can't even fathom just before you die. It's called an execution. It's one of the reasons why I don't believe in execution. It's one of the reasons why I don't believe in the death penalty. That's one of the reasons why you fucking need to listen to me. When you have an IQ, whether you believe it or not, that's above 10,000, and Jesus tells you to stop at that, don't tell anybody else how further up it is, then you can speak about it. Until then, all you are doing in the event that you are the person that I'm trying to speak to, because I can feel your soul and it sucks. The only reason your soul sucks is because you don't have one. But I keep trying to give you one. I'm keep trying to filter it so that you can fucking have a feeling of who the fuck you are. Be proud of who you are, so that the earth can be proud of herself and not fuck you over by fucking us all over. She's in it to win it. The earth is in it to win it. But you want to win. You want to be the top. See, I may be an actual queen. You just think you are. And the reason you just think you are is because you took what you have. You did not earn it, and you sure as hell did not deserve it. But let me get back to being nice. I'm fasting for a reason, but I also believe in sharing a meal with somebody else. Why? Because I don't like to eat alone. It's disgusting to have to eat alone after everything that I've done for everybody on this planet. I'm not asking you for your respect. I'm not even asking you for your dignity towards me, even though I deserve it and I've earned it. You need to take whoever the fuck you are. Jesus won't let me see who you are, because if I see who you are, I know exactly what I have to do, and you'll have a heart attack. I'm that fucking strong, and I'm that fucking pissed. That being said, Jesus has kept your identity secret so that I don't give you a heart attack, because you're apparently very important to yourself, what you are. But in order for you to be important to me, I have to know that you give a fuck about this planet, because she about ready to fucking go. And I'm her ride or die. I'm ready to fucking let go. I'm ready to sit there and say, you know what? Y'all fucked with me for the last time. Push that button. Earth does not like any of you all. And whether you believe me or not, the only fucking reason we have not flooded in a world flood is because the Earth believes and has faith in me when I say y'all are worth it. Even though she says none of you motherfuckers are. She says I'm worth it. But that pisses you off. Why? Because that means that I'm the fucking queen to her. I'm her lord. And why does it make you mad? Because you want everything. Well, you told me I was nothing. She said I was everything. So you believe I'm fucking nothing, but in all reality, she says you're fucking nothing. So I have to remind her that we all are fucking something, and that we're all fucking worth it, so that she doesn't say y'all are fucking nothing and tell me no matter what I go through, I'm going to survive. But I have to watch all of you fuckers die. Because that's what my earth wants to do to me. She wants to allow me to witness you all fucking putting yourself in a position where you pay for the sins of which you've done. And I realized that I did not have to go through all of this, but I chose to go through all of this to make sure that you all were knowledgeable, that you were worth it. And what did you do with that knowledge? You took advantage of it. Gave yourself everything possible while giving me absolutely nothing. I'm not talking about monetary value. I'm not talking about items. I'm talking about respect, dignity, integrity. See, you have a problem and an issue with yourself, but you deflect it upon me because I'm strong. The strength that I have, I can't waste on y'all anymore. I gotta take care of myself, because I really don't give a fuck whether I make it through this anymore. But I also have to be strong enough for Jesus, because Jesus is about ready to sit there and say, I'm fucking done, and turn into a demon. That's how fucked up you have made him. I have to be his rock, his emotional standpoint, and I'm pleased to do it. But you guys think it's funny. Well, when you have a 10,000 IQ, of which you probably will never amount to, being the fact that you don't have that blessing, that gift, and you will never cognify the shit that I know. When you get to that point, if you ever get to that point, in the fact that you have to be given that gift by the ancestors and Jesus, the earth, and the blessings of which God bestows upon us. God don't like you. I'm going to be flat out honest with you. God fucking hates all of you. The reason that I tell him he needs to love you is because I care about y'all. I believe in y'all, whether you believe in yourselves or not. Y'all are fucking worth it. So please get off my fucking back. Quit fucking with my page. Quit fucking with my dignity. Quit fucking with my integrity. Quit fucking with my legend. No. Legacy. Let me clarify that. Quit fucking with my legacy. You get mad because I've done everything I had to do. You sit there and say it's karma that I don't have a fucking thing. I am fucking nothing according to you. You took everything from me, therefore I'm nothing. But I'm something to that earth, and I'm something to Jesus, and I'm something to God. And I should be something to those of you who actually know what the fuck is going to happen. So let me give you a glimpse of what the future is going to look like, if there is a future to tend to, in the event you don't stand down. I ain't asking you to bow. Never asked you to bow. What I will tell you is that if you're going to stand tall for a fucking reason, rather than standing tall on top of this net worth you think you've got. Because while your net worth is very poignantly appreciated by everybody looking up to you because you got all this money and you got all these things, my net worth is the earth. There's a difference between you and I. I don't need a fucking thing from my queen. But you think that you need to have everything to be a queen. We different. And this is not to tell you you're not royalty. This is to tell you everybody on this planet is royalty to this earth. Why? Because I keep telling her and reminding her that. But if you want to fucking prove that, get off a real queen's bag. Why does my face look so fucking old? Do you know the stress that a president goes through? Being a president ages you. And while I'm not a president, I'm the closest connection to what a president needs to be. No wonder Donald Trump is fighting so fucking hard to make this country great again. Make America great again, yes, because he knows what it takes. And y'all are sure fucking with that. You hate the fact that a man's going to be in power and a woman's not. Women don't deserve to be in power unless they have the knowledge, the discipline, and the respect that I do. And I'm not being fucking poignant with that any further. You can internalize that because you're going to do that anyways. But in the event you move over, I can get my shit done. Jesus can fucking take a break, a vacation. The earth can sit there and say, holy shit, they are worth it. They are listening. And at one point, I can be around my family rather than have all these people sit there and say, oh, nobody gonna be around you. Nobody loves you. Nobody fucking does this. All while you sitting there all taking my money. Here's the thought process that I'm pretty sure that none of y'all fucking know. How the fuck did you think you get that money? How the fuck did you think you got that success? How the fuck do you think that you got to that position or that poignant possibility of you getting everything you wanted? Maybe you should be grateful for the ones who have sacrificed everything for you. Maybe you should be understanding of why they have absolutely nothing. Maybe you should just be grateful that you have the breath within your goddamn body. Because I'm very thankful that I'm still breathing. That's literally all I have left. And I'm not mad about it. But I'm very pissed off about Jesus being stressed out. And very pissed off about Earth sitting there going, you know what? I'm about ready to fucking pull this button. She's about ready to pull that plug. She's about ready to pull that fucking plug from that bathtub and say, you know what? Y'all fucking done. She believes and has faith in me. Y'all are welcome. It's time for you to get off my fucking backs. No, my back. I'd say backs because I'm not the only one. I'm just the only one who's this pissed off about it. I don't like being angry. I don't like being jealous. And I sure as hell don't like envious. Those are 3 things I don't do. But you love doing them. You only make it a problem for yourself. My entire statement was supposed to be, you got 2 days to fix and resolve your situation of giving a fuck and being a Jesus follower. Otherwise, Jesus is going to show you why you should have followed him by letting demons deal with you. See, The demons want to attain their wings back. And Jesus was approached by these demons and asked if they could be present and stand in my presence to be blessed with the honor of being given the chance to earn their wings back, so they could actually go up to heaven and watch as someone who was there for me a long, long time ago, who's deceased, is taking care of all the babies up in heaven. And he's the best dad up there. And these demons who fuck with you and haunt you, they want the chance to get their wings back so they can literally just visualize it. They just want to fly up to heaven and see it for one time. But you think you're powerful. She is such a fucking bitch. It's a female, apparently. There's about a handful of females. I would venture to say it's about 12, 13 of them. And they all have this plot. We hate this bitch. They're referring to me. I don't hate nobody. I hate the fuck you do, and I can't stand you half the time. It's one of the reasons why you are not pleased or privileged to be around me. I ain't gonna have fake fucking bullshit around me. You gonna be around me, you gonna be a real person. Otherwise, you have no fucking rights to me. You have no fucking rights around me. And if you think you're gonna take everything because you've already gotten it, money's temporary, honey. Money comes and goes. But what money can't do, money don't buy me. You'll never buy me. You'll never get my love. And in the event you continue to fuck with me, Jesus is going to allow God to deal with you. Because God has bowed down and is transitioning into being a man, being the fact that he had no parents himself. You got questions? Write them fucking down. I think it's time for a PR. Anybody want a fucking interview?